All right guys, hey, welcome to Flight Test. I'm Steven, and today we're gonna show you how to make a giant Flurkin. The cool thing about that is, all you gotta do is add water. Let's get to it.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is incredible! Hey friends, welcome to Flight Test. I'm Josh. Today we have a really exciting week filled with lots of fun activities here. First thing we're going to be working on is a really quick build of a monster-sized Flurkin. Now if you've never heard of our Flurkin series, basically they're swept forward, crazy flying wings that have speed, have agility, have functionality, and in this case we're going to blow it up to 7-foot wingspan and also add a feature on it that is going to make it look really incredible. All of this design is in preparation for the biggest event we have going on this year, and that is Flight Fest, going on from June 23rd through 26th. Now later on in the week, we're also going to be meeting up with an amazing class from Minerva High School, their STEM class. We're going to be putting them through some build challenges and also building some easy planes with them. We got a lot of work to do. I got some files ready to be cut out. Let's get to it.
So Dave, what are you up to?
I am making wings for a giant Flurkin.
Good.
Yeah, that one's all done. It actually turned out really nice. I think it's the best ailerons we've ever made.
It's no torque either.
Yeah,
So
they're beautiful.
basically this is like a big old triangle, so we have a nice finished back edge here. You can see that we actually have depth to the ailerons, and we do this on a lot of the monsters, so it fills in that area on the top and the bottom, and it's just like a ball split airplane. Great work, man.
Thank you.
So one of the really cool things about a lot of flight test planes is if you want to make a bigger version, all you simply need to do is enlarge it. A couple things you want to make sure that you do whenever you enlarge a plane is take into account the extra wing loading. You're going to need to brace a little bit more because when you double the size, you quadruple the lift, but also you can quadruple the forces. Along with that also, the size of the media you use is going to expand as well. So if you have an A-fold, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure that you preserve the dimensions of that and shrink the media or shrink the foam board to the size that you need. One really cool thing also is you can take a speed build kit like the Flurkin here, you can trace it out, you can make patterns, and from those patterns you can enlarge it. Now we have a huge catalog of different types of plans that you can download for free in our resources tab on our forums. Also for some newer designs like this Flurkin here, you can become an FTCA member and actually be able to support us and purchase the plans from that website. Alright, so basically the center body's now done. We got the bottom and we got the top. The really cool thing about when you build the Flurkin, you build the whole section and then you cut the canopy off, and it's frankly one of the most satisfying things to do in this whole build project. I'm going to see if we can cut this out and if it'll slide right off for me. So what I did, since this is bigger here, is I have a couple doublers, and that's mainly for the thickness of the foam, but also when this goes on, you have a nice finished edge. This will line up right on there, key in there, and then come back perfect every time. And right now we're building the stock Flurkin, but what we're going to be modifying this to is the boom and Flurkin, and that's going to be with twin booms going out the back, 2 motors instead of 1 motor. This thing's going to look amazing. So is this the board?
Yeah, this is the board, and working on getting some of the headers soldered to it.
Oh, it looks amazing. So friends, if you guys haven't been following along here with the B-17 project, we're going to have different people able to move the turrets and be able to fire back and defend the B-17. Because of this, we don't want everyone wearing goggles. We want them to be able to look at a screen so not only they're having fun, but people can also watch it too. That's what's used by commonly called a ground station, right?
Yeah, and so usually your ground station, you have one little monitor sitting in like a little case or on a tripod. What we're wanting to do is we're wanting to use, what size are they, like 32-inch TVs?
Yeah, 32-inch TVs, 6 TVs in total.
Yeah, so that way there's a nice big view for everyone, both those flying and those who are watching. But to do that, we're going to need 6 receivers, so we made this little board here that'll let us plop multiple receivers down so we have one board that handles all of our video. The nice part about using a PCB is I've actually built something similar to this on my own using 4 receivers instead of 6. And this whole PCB here eliminates all this nasty yellow wire going around. It does all the same function of it.
Just super clean. And you were able to send this off to PCBWay.
Yeah, made the file up in some free online software and then sent them what they call the Gerber file, which is all the information about the board, They had us these prototypes sent out, and they look great.
They do. So obviously you guys know that we build foam board airplanes. We have a lot of fun building different planes. Ground stations like this not only make the experience even better for other people, but also for us because we can travel around. If you guys have an idea, you can use PCBWay. Simply ship off the Gerber file. In a couple weeks, you got a board right in your hand. So while Wes is working on the ground station here, I got a special project you've probably been seeing us tease on social media, and that's the race Flurkin over here. One common thing between Wes and I is we use our computers for everything. The neat thing about this is we don't have to worry about the security of our computers because we have a great partner, and that's NordVPN. NordVPN is a fantastic solution, especially for people like me that don't like complicated things in nature. With one click or auto click setup, you can be logged in immediately and you have all the benefits. And traveling isn't an issue either because NordVPN has over 5,400 servers in 60 different countries. And whether I'm using my computer, my iPad, or even my phone, NordVPN works on every major platform. And NordVPN also wants to give back. If you go to nordvpn.com/flighttest, you can get a 2-year subscription with an additional free month at a huge discount. And it's all risk-free because it's backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up and get this plane ready to fly here because we have an exciting day ahead. The STEM class from Minerva High School is gonna be coming down. We're gonna be building some easy planes and also giving them a design challenge and having a lot of fun along the way.
What we are going to do is Mr. Bixler is going to walk us through just an introduction of each of the wings that can be built with this. And then the idea is each team is going to build a Tenet Light with whatever style wing you want. And you can color it, do however you want to identify it. And then we're going to be pulling it up with the Seaduck and doing a contest, not the highest, but the longest.
Yeah, we'll take them the best, longest, those stable flight or highest in the tree.
Highest in the tree.
The goal is going to be pretty simple here. We're going to go ahead and take it up. Now the wind's blowing this way, so we're going to want to go nice and far. When we do this, each team can gather around me. You guys can pick when we launch it, okay? So we'll take it down and give me a countdown, 3, 2, 1. I'll kick it off. But keep in mind, if we want it to come back, we'll want to look at where the wind's coming. So if it's coming this way, we'll go over here, and vice versa. All right, you guys happy with the way everything was trimmed out?
Yep.
So they have arguably a higher lift wing, but they also have a wing that's going to cause more drag. So we'll see if that benefits them and giving them the time to stay aloft, or it's going to go down. But they pick great with the V-tail. All right, here we go. You can definitely tell, look how stable it's just riding right up there.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, nice shot.
I think right now,
130.
it's their game to lose. It's just going. Look at that. All right, so if you guys ever wondered, does a Tenet Light, is it a gimmick? Is it just a chuck lighter? It's obviously a lot more than just a chuck lighter.
3 minutes.
Look at her.
She's over the Foxton and in a tree.
Tree?
Time is
3 minutes and 17 seconds.
great job, guys. Excellent work. One more team left here. So what's your strategy going to be now that you've seen everyone else go?
Take it as far as that way and as high as we can.
I like it. We're good? Yeah. Here we go. I'll fight it. I'll keep fighting it. All right, there's altitude.
Drop it.
Boom. We probably could have used just a little bit more nose weight, but it seems like it caught a thermal. All right, so I think everyone needs to look down for a short time so we don't go blind. I think it's gone up.
The porpoising is, it looks like the porpoising, it's like not losing any height when it does it.
One thing it could also be is it could be getting hit by lift and stuff and making it, because look, now it's just totally almost normed out. What are we up to, Lee?
120.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's stabilized out now.
Yeah, so that porpoising, it may have been in a thermal.
Yeah, it's definitely higher.
It's up there.
Without a doubt, it's higher.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have no video.
Uh-oh.
Someone, can someone
turn
please?
Turn right, turn
No,
right.
no, my goggles turned off. Can someone unplug the battery and plug a different battery in? Like quick, because this is sketch.
Yeah, level assist turned on.
I don't know which one that is.
All right.
I don't
I have
even
her.
see it now.
I was holding her level. Come on. Come on, DJI, boot up.
Come on, you can do it, TGI.
Yeah, I don't see the quad.
Both the quad and the plane are gone.
I see the plane.
Straight out.
Do you have it?
No.
The plane's at probably 1,000
I'm gonna
feet now.
disarm.
Holy what?
I disarmed.
All right. Well, it's somewhere over here.
Yeah, I lost sight of the quad.
We're at, yeah, 340.
The plane's still going. I see the
Do you
plane.
see the plane?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go hop on a golf cart.
All right, friends, breakout moment. We were having an absolute blast flying with the kids, and we had no clue how incredible these planes would fly. The Tenant Light is a phenomenal glider, and the kids did a great job designing and building their airplanes. Now, unfortunately, during the last flight, one of the kids' planes got an incredible thermal, and it started oscillating and going up, up, up. As Wes was following it, just in true flight test fashion, we had a failure. Luckily, Wes knew he was over a field, he was able to disarm, but we lost the quad in the process. Now, we spent the next 3 or 4 days trying to find that precious footage to no avail, and this is how cool God works. About 5 days into this, I got a call from my good friend that I share a hangar with. I was in the process of moving my airplane from one hangar to the other, and he called me and says, "Josh, are you missing a drone?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." It just so happened to be that this drone landed in his very backyard, and we were able to recover it. Now, here's the fun part. Nobody knows that we were able to recover the drone except myself, Noah behind the camera here, and my family. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste, so what we're gonna do is call one of our good friends, Bill Patterson and his lovely wife Trisha, and we're gonna have them play a prank on Wes, Lee, and Stefan. So now that you know what I know, back to the video. So we're about to play a prank on Wes, Lee, and Stefan. Right down there. Check this out. Hello? Hi.
I just got a drone off of Facebook, and I was wondering if I can get like a control thing.
Controller for it? Let me get you with a tech support. Hey, Wes?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm sorry.
Trisha.
Trisha.
She's looking for a trench. She's looking for a drone.
I had a drone, and I was wondering if I could get, like, it doesn't have a remote thing.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys could like order that or.
Oh, it's our drone.
What?
It's our drone.
It's one of yours. I got it off Facebook, so you guys can get like a transmitter for it then.
You bought that from Facebook? Like Marketplace?
Yeah.
Did you buy this for you?
My son.
Your son?
He watches YouTube videos and stuff, and he's always talking about he wants a drone. His birthday's coming up, so I've been looking for one.
How much did you buy it for?
150.
So you got a really good deal, because that's like a, but how much do you think that drone is?
But that's probably
Well,
a
like-
$600-800 drone, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, he said he didn't have the remote for it, so.
it's probably a good reason, so. Because we have
I mean,
the remote
The
for it.
remote's sitting right over there, I think.
What's that?
The remote's
Yeah.
sitting right over there on the end of the table. I think it's on the end of the table right there.
Oh yeah, right there. Still sitting from where we lost it. Trisha, I think it's safe to say, would you be willing to sell your drone?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you said that one's like broken.
Do you have the contact info for the guy you got it from?
I would have to look.
Because he's gonna have the camera, and that's what that's the really important part.
Yeah, the camera's what holds everything. It looks just like this camera right here.
Oh my lord, you guys set this all up, didn't you? I am so confused!
Awesome! So this is Trisha. Trisha and Bill, her husband, are amazing individuals. We fly paramotors together. He flies an airplane. They actually are working.
So I just like open. I'm like, isn't it weird? That's like, oh, there's the Blue Jay logo. We just stuck that on there.
Were you thinking, how do I tell this lady we're taking the drone?
Oh, that's the worst part. Is I'm like, oh, we gotta do something for her because like this is an amazing thing.
So you guys have a pretty awesome life. They fly Navions, they fly paramotors. We're dear friends with them, but luckily nobody knows Trisha here.
No, nobody knows me.
Yeah. And long.
See you now. He's gonna be like, it's that girl again.
Oh my golly, you did awesome. Well done. So
He's like, sir.
Got me real good.
So we got our drone back, we got the footage, we're ready to move on to some content.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
I like it.
Oh, that's nice. I like that low roll. I like that low roll profile. It's nice.
Low rider. This is nice. Anytime you have a tricycle landing gear, you want to make sure you don't have a negative instance, you have a slightly positive, so it'll help lift it off the ground. If it's negative, what will happen is you'll be running on the ground, and all of a sudden, finally, your elevator will be able to overpower it. It'll shoot up in the air and scare you. So this is just slightly positive, and looks good, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to fly it.
What do you think about the differential? The differential is going to move it or turn it.
It might in grass to where it has more resistance on the wheels, but on here, there's no way it's going to.
Stability wise though, I think it's going to right over these tails. Exciting.
Looks awesome too.
So we're out here at Adams Ready Board Runway here, and by the way, all these big monster airplanes all the way down to our minis here are built out of the same material. The brown is called Flite Test foam, that's manufactured by Adams Ready Board that we sell. But also, if you want to design your own, you can go to the dollar store, Family Dollar, pick up a $1 sheet of Adams Ready Board. Basically the balance, the weight, the strength is almost identical. The white's not waterproof, the brown is. You guys can choose what works best for you. We're gonna be flying off from Adams Ready Board Runway here, and the wind keeps shifting around. We'll see what works best. In the meantime, Lee's picking up our grass pods here. We got a new runway coming in too.
We are. We're gonna actually revamp Ready Board Runway. We're getting a new slab of runway material, which we have in our trailer. We're getting new lights. We're gonna get some new logos. It's gonna be awesome.
Just in time for summer. Yes. So Dave, you ready to put it up for the Maiden?
Yeah, let's do it.
What you doing, Noah?
Okay, so before we fly, I'm putting on all the cameras. We have a Insta360 1X2 right here in the middle. And the cool thing is that with that, we'll be able to see everything that's happening with the plane.
Yep.
And I'm also gonna be playing on these Insta360 Go 2s. These things are super light, 2.7K. They have great stabilization, so I know that it's gonna be butter smooth in the air. So Insta360 is actually doing a summer sale right now, from now until June 4th. So check the link below. You guys just won't get 15% off, but you'll get some amazing gifts with it. So I'm gonna be putting these cameras on. We're gonna get flying.
Oh, is this gonna work, Josh?
I hope so, buddy. So we're trying to figure out where the center of gravity is, and our best guess, we're gonna go on the tendency of being nose heavy, but we can always back it up very, very easily, and hopefully we'll have to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off directly into the wind. If it takes a lot of pitch control to either get it in the air or it won't get in the air, we'll move the center of gravity back until she pops in the air.
We've got plenty of room for batteries too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much better to always start off way more nose heavy than you think, than way more tail heavy. So, are you ready? You gonna let me do this?
Yeah.
Alrighty, awesome.
Giant Flurkin, take one.
Are you ready to send it, buddy?
Let's do this.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I'm nervous, buddy.
Oh, no way.
That was the most anticlimactic thing ever.
It was so smooth.
That's what we want.
Wow, it is slow.
Oh, I can go faster.
Oh, that just looks crazy.
My heart's beat hard. I'm like, okay, what's the catch? Look how it's amazing. It is butter smooth. Yeah, so it can go fast too.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and scare the golfers and do a low pass.
Sick.
Look at that.
Wow.
I'm just gonna go ahead and trim her out here. I want to see a level assist because one of our goals here was to be able to let people fly it. Look at this. All right, this is a stock tune, by the way, friends. Look at this.
Wow.
We could teach a 7-year-old to fly this, no problem at all. Look how incredible it looks. David, you want to fly?
If you want me to.
Here, first I want to do a loop. Is that okay?
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
Goes. Yes.
Don't snap the wings. Yes! Oh my gosh! All right, I'm gonna come around and do a roll, and then we hand it to my friend David, and I'll let you push the limits with it. Roll 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no problem.
Did you see his face? Josh's face.
It's like a Seaduck that looks like it's gonna kill you. That's what it is.
It's the Darkwing Duck. That's hilarious.
Wow, it flies perfect.
That's perfect.
So we got a big event, Memorial Day here, Wings Over Edgewater. I know it's Warbird themed, but we could just say maybe this is like, you know, current.
You guys are planning on putting some cameras up in the front, right?
Yep. Are you doing a flat spin? Matter of fact, leave down in the comments below. Let us know what you guys think of this and stuff. I don't want to make promises that we're going to do an XL, but I want to see a ton of these things flying. So we're just flying.
Incredible.
Yeah. We're just flying this off of two 2814 XL motors. There's nothing novelty in this thing.
Yeah. I mean, everything's readily available and cheap.
Yeah. Are you hovering it?
I'm hovering it. Wow, this is crazy.
I
should probably stop before I break it.
This is amazing.
It flies good.
So do we want to bring it into the wind or just land it? The wind's pretty calm right now.
Yeah, it's calmed down quite a bit. I think you're good.
I wonder what the golfers are thinking right now. It's flying at 3rd throttle. It's actually way faster than I thought.
Oh, perfect. Great job,
yeah,
buddy.
Thanks, bud.
Great job.
Turn it away from my son. In case you guys don't know, here, spin around, Stefan. We got lead protecting both Stefan and Noah here from getting clobbered. So that's how we do it here. We are far from done from this design. We're going to continue to perfect it, but also this can carry a pretty hefty payload, and we're going to put that to the test.
Yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.